YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. And yo, the truth has a very funny way of coming out. The truth has a very funny way of coming out. I'm going to say it one more time. The truth has a very funny way of coming out, and I'm going to tell you why. Not only did ESPN give the WWE's WrestlePalooza a C minus, a C minus, a C plus, it don't matter. It was a C. That means that it was a mid PLE. But not only that, they gave Monday Night Raw a D or something like that, I heard as well. Or was that dirt sheet? It could have just been a dirt sheet. But I say all of this to say one thing. John Cena woke up Monday morning and was like, yo, you know what? I'm John Cena, and I'm going to use my gravitational pull in the locker room and within and politic and take this retirement tour, or the remainder of this retirement tour, into my own hands. And you know why he had to do that? Because Triple H is not good at his job. I try my best not to come in here hating on the product time after time, constantly. I try to give opportunities. I try to give chances. I try to be optimistic as to what can happen. But I got fooled twice, and I will not be getting fooled the third time, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to tell you why. January, when Netflix took over Monday Night Raw, we was sold. Oh, yo, it's about to be raw. It's about to be uncut. It's about to be something that you never seen before. We got that. We heard it a plethora of times. We heard it. Yo, it's about to be everything that you wanted out of the modern day wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And then we got nothing. We got time restrictions and we got more ads. That's all we got from Monday Night Raw, and a bunch of other things that I don't care to talk about, but we all know what it is. Now, WrestlePalooza, the first PLE in the ESPN era. Another PLE that I could have seen on Peacock. You're not going to get me no more. This was so bad. I don't know, man. It's so bad. Like, Triple H is such a liar. This dude cuts his nose, his big ass nose off to spite his face every single time. This dude went on a tirade talking about how John Cena is picking all of his opponents and said, hey, listen, John Cena wanted Brock Lesnar. Now we going to get Brock Lesnar. It's like, no, bro, you wanted Brock Lesnar. TKO told you, yo, you got to get Brock Lesnar and John Cena on this card by any means necessary. You better find a way to get John Cena on board, or that's your ass. That's what happened. Either that or Triple H, he was the one who just wanted Brock Lesnar, because let's be real, man. Nobody was hit. Yo, be for real. Did you really miss Brock Lesnar? Or are you just, you know what I'm saying, we just going to joke around and laugh and act like, you know, we really was losing some shit with Brock Lesnar not being on the card or being in the WWE. No disrespect to that man. But the WWE would have done fine and did fine without Brock Lesnar. Like, let's just call a spade here. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to just be running around here febbing and trying to tell jokes and whatnot. Let's be real. John Cena didn't want to face Brock Lesnar. You know how many other people on that list of names that John Cena should have been facing instead of Brock Lesnar? And if we was going to have a Brock Lesnar versus John Cena bout, it shouldn't have been John Cena just getting ragdolled the whole match. It should have been a competitive match, and win or lose. Cena didn't have to necessarily win. It should have been a competitive match. It didn't have to be a bunch of... We've seen it already. Suplex after suplex after suplex. We know that Brock Lesnar picks and chooses when he wants to actually show that he can wrestle. We know all of that. But for John Cena in his last match, you can tell, you can look on his face, he did not want to do that. I say all of this to say that John Cena lobbied for him versus AJ Styles at Crown Jewel, and I couldn't be happier because, yo, he knew what the fans were saying. Like, as much as he likes to say he's not in tune with what's going on the internet, nah, you know what the fuck is going on, big dog. And you know that they haven't been handling your retirement tour well at all. You would have been better off if we would have just went with the Rock storyline. And that's a fact. I'm so heated that I'm sweating. There's a candle right here. There's a light over there. I'm behind, like I'm in front of a couple lights. So, yo, please bear with me. But all I'm saying is that John Cena finally woke up and said, you know what? Triple H has been fucking me over this entire tour, and Triple H has always low-key been jealous of me and anybody that Vince McMahon chose, because we all know that deep down inside, Triple H's booking is based off a lot of things that he did not come to peace with in that locker room when he was the man. And you know why? Because he wasn't even Vince McMahon's choice. Only reason why he got a lot of what he got because of the politicking, kissing ass, and all of that other stuff. We know what it is, and we know what it really is. So anybody who reminds him of Shawn Michaels, or anybody who reminds him of a dude that Vince McMahon would have chose over him, he kind of buries them. Carmelo Hayes. I'm not a big fan of LA Knight, but LA Knight should be doing a lot more than what he's actually doing right now. Let's be real. Let's be real. John Cena's John Cena being terribly booked. Yeah, he won the 17 championships, but it was nothing after that. It was just like, all right, we're gonna turn him heel. Then what, Hunter? Nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this right here is crazy, because despite how you might feel about John Cena, Hunter, he's the reason you can eat right now. So, me personally, I take this very personal, because I'm not a super John Cena fan, but as a kid, I rooted for John Cena, for sure. And for him to have to deal with his farewell tour being handled horribly like this is nasty work. And I'm glad that he finally spoke up for himself. Yeah, face AJ Styles, then face Dominic Mysterio next, and then probably face whoever you want to face for the next 5 weeks. John Cena, do that shit, because real spill, they did horrible by you, bro. They did bad. Yo, Triple H, you did bad, big dog. It is what it is, but you did bad. And that's real. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm actually just happy Cena said, fuck it, man. I'm about to politic like I was politicking when I didn't want Alex Riley here. I'm a politic like I politicked when Wade Barrett was supposed to win the title, and I said, nah. Yo, do your politicking, big dog, because this right here, this ain't it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. Yo, I'm out. Peace.